emoyeni bakithi kuyatshisa emoyeni yethu kwemkanwami solo emoyeni bakithi kuyatshisa emoyeni yethu kwakubuhlungu emoyeni bakithi kuyatshisa emoyeni yethu kwemkanwami solo emoyeni bakithi kuyatshisa emoyeni kwakubuhlungu
It's a good morning to you. Welcome to Asake Online. My name is Zenzel Ndebele, and it's a Thursday today. This is where we talk about the Zipra Liberation Archives, a program that is growing every week. We get new comments, we get new viewers, we get new suggestions, and thank you for the feedback. We are trying by all means to record everyone that comes to us as fast as possible, but since it's a weekly program, so yeah, please be patient as we play some of the programs that we recorded a few months ago. So we play, and people always inquire, when are you playing my interview? So be patient, the interview is coming, and we're going to play for everyone that we have recorded. But I hope by now you have subscribed to the magazine that will be launching. It's a newsletter actually that will be launched the month end of this month, around 30 November. We'll be launching a magazine called Yitilaba that focuses on the again in-depth history of Zipra and the many stories from Zipra veterans and the commentary around that. So if you have not yet subscribed and you want to subscribe, you can get in touch with me on 0773 103 262. I'll send you the form and you can fill in and you can receive this via email. So asihlaleni sithini ndlebe and make sure you're part of this interesting journey. Today in our program, we are continuing with the interview with Sasiyenza Longwana Maseko, who joined the liberation struggle. He was supposed to be in the Air Force. They went for training in Ethiopia. Zimbabwe got independence, and then things changed. He ended up being an aircraft engineer, and right now he's based overseas in America as an aircraft engineer. But he has an interesting story. And this week he talks about one of the issues that it's always difficult to talk about, but it's an issue of corruption. Probably corruption within a political party and organization, Zipra, because they were leaders. And I've heard so many people talking, Mumuna, you know, about those who were supposed to go to scholarships. During that time, there were lots of opportunities to get scholarships, and the accusation has always been, you know, if you were linked to a Zipra leader, not a Zipra, but a ZAPU leader, you were likely to get a good opportunity to go and study medicine or whatever. Some of the people who deserved did not get the chance to go. But what got scary sometimes is that those who deserved or who deserved the opportunity will be, you know, given the opportunity ukuthi uhambe uthathe document yakho ithathwe inikwe omunye umuntu olesihlobo ku-hierarchy party. So this is what Ungwana Maseko will talk about. But I'm sure there are many people who would want to talk about the issue of corruption within the leadership of ZAP. So singathi maybe mhlawumbe corruption lesisihlupha kathesi yaqalisa kudala khona ngale emakhempe ezimpini. Whenever there are resources to be shared, people start thinking of umalume, umzukulu, and whoever. So let's enjoy the program.
But before that, Kwavulo is sort of like an arms depot just outside DJZ in Alania Selusaga. Iplazi lelene ngizwa ukuthi sasilinikwe ngomnye ubaba wethiwa ngumkiwane abanye besithi Moyo. Nguye ngumnikazi weplazi lelele sasilinikiwe laba inkamba yeJZ yabantwana. But kwasekuvulwa an arms depot about maybe some 6-7 miles away from EJZ. But it became like ngoba sasisiya thatha izikhali eTanzania sizileta khonapho ku arms depot naleyo collector from there to the whatever France they were going to. udubo kwase kuzwakala ukuthi it's a problem ngoba is too close to iJZ camp. Amabhunu angafuna ukuzochaya, they might hit either of the two camps. Ngoba kwase kusiba lama incidents of spying, angazi kumbe wake wezwa kwaba lebhunu elabulawayo eJZ yena le eyayingiyabo Khejana.
Yeah.
Lihamba lo muntu ongumama ibhunu leli kube ngamabhunu bobabili but wezitha ama tourists bafika balandela umgwaqo. I think bona babedinga yena lani i-arms depot but bona basebethatha indlela eza eJZ. For whatever reason they might have been spying on both camps. So bathi bebuya laphana basebethola kulomfana omncane owaye ku guard. Umfana lo uyabamisa nxa esithi hold, stand there, bona bayahleka balokho bemsondelela uyabona. I think their idea was to capture him or whatever. Umfana wabedubula. Thina sizwa ngombhobho phela uyakhala siku main base. Sesibuya sigijima sithola umfana sebulela ibhunu leli ngubaba, leli ngumama lokho elimi lapha seliqhaqhazela. But then we picked it from the Zambians ababesixoxela izitori ngoba bathathwa iZambian services abantu laba, that body and that woman. Ababesixoxela yena leyo izitori ukuthi no, they were spies, those people. Omunye umZambian ekhuluma ukuthi lenze right ukuthi limdubule. That makes a point. Uyabona ukuthi babekwazi ukuthi don't play ungafika endaweni ezinjalo. So yagcina inkamba yeJZ isisuswa eyabantwana, isisuswa in that area because of that proximity to the arms depot.
So at what point then do you stay forever or you go for further training at some point?
Mina, what I ended up doing, ngaba ngu-instructor futhi eJZ. It was like iJZ kwaba like a transition camp again, ukuthi abafana laba basebekhulile besazakala ukuthi bakuma 17 18 bangatraina instead of crowding labana amasotsha afuna ukutrainwa ahanjiswe, bona kabatrainwe bafike i-age yabo yena le 18 19, then they can be transitioned now into the forces. So ngathi ngikuyena leyo camp ngasuswa ngasensiya eLusaka kwakule nkambi ayithiwa i-Victory Camp, sorry, Farmers Camp, thina sasithi Chikumbi. I don't know ukuthi amabizo lawo ayefakwa njani, ababesithi AFC. Ukuya kwame AFC, it was more like just so security wise to look after some of the equipment as we are and as colors as we as good transition and so forth. And then after that ngasenikwa an opportunity in 1978, I think it was around June or so, kwabuya ubaba onguye wayesenze owayekhangele i-education le transitioning of soldiers into civilian life. Wayethiwa ngumthulisi oMathutu. Ngihlala ngitshela abantu ukuthi mina I'll never be able to remember that name exactly. Ngoba mina ngangimsithi Mthulisi oMathutu, abanye besithi Mathutu. But the name goes in that line. I think wayethiwa ngumthulisi or wayethiwa Mathutu. Wafika kithi AFC wathi majaha bakhona balama O level yini la, kufunakala ama-engineers eRussia. Mina ngathi kona ngasuke ekhaya ngo-76, this is 78, so I have 2 years of idling. But angazi engcenye ngingakwanisa ukuthi remember wasesithi hayi, if that is the case, there is a college called Nkumbi International College. Ubona ngani singakuhambisa amathemu angu-2, eZambia babesenza amathemu angu-4. So that was midway through the year. Wathi ungabona ngani singakuhambisa amathemu angu-2 esikolo ukuthi uyokwenza i-O level so that you get is 2% necessary O level. Ubona ngani ungapasa? Mina ngathi ngibona ngani ngapasa. Uyazi ngaze ngidini ukuphonga ubuloku hlezi kuphela in one place doing the same thing. Ngathi ngibona ngani ngapasa. Wasesithi kimi all right, siza kulungisela. Ngahlangana lomunye umfana wayevela la ekhitshwe enkambeni oyayithiwa yi-CTT othiwa ngubanengi, usebenze eZimbabwe namhlanje umfana lo, la ekhitshiwe kuma-group ayesiye ekhaya eqeda i-training, kuthiwa umfana omncane, wafunde Empandeni lujaha. Kwaba lo munye futhi owesibili, yena lo enti sasuka sonke e-CGT uMalapela. Kwathiwa mina lo Malapela lo ndaba sizahamba siyofunda i-O level i-college le yayinge-United Nations. Yayisekapwe, if I'm not mistaken, kuthiwa iKapwe, where you travel kuthiwa i-Great North Road all the way to almost susiyafika kubo Zaire. So we went there, science amathema ayi-2. I always tell my children ukuthi I am so proud of my O-level general certificate yami, Cambridge University certificate yami. After staying 2 years ngingafundi, ngahanjiswa esikole ukuthi ngiyobhala i-exam, O-level examination, and I passed.
Why pass?
Yeah. Ngihlala ngibatshela abantu bami, ngibatshengisa isithupha sami isihiye, ngihlala ngabuya laso ngisuka ekhaya, ngihlala ngibatshengisa ukuthi uyabona, do you see this? Ngafunda only 2 terms. After having stayed 2 years ngisegangeni ngingalazi ibhuku, but I passed. So into yokudedesa lokhu kuthiwa ngifuna ama-sneakers ngifunani, hayi bathi asithatheni imfundo as a serious thing. La khathesi le nto ngiyayipreacha to everyone. Silabantu esixoxa labo khonapha kuleli lizwe, ama-African Americans, ngoba ngabantu yazi ngabantu labana ababelahliwe ngumhlaba, uyabona. But nxa sixoxa labo, we make them understand. Ngiyabatshela ukuthi khangelani lina, you have got all these facilities. Mina ngafunda ngisemakhaya ukuthi mfanele ngiyokhayela inkomo zikababa ngibuye ngize esikolo. You guys have got everything at your disposal. So what is making you not achieve in society? So lakho khona isithupha sami esenkumbi international la mathuthu wamangale bona sibuya sipasile. Njalo the person I'm very thankful of nguye ubanengi lo ngimtsho wavele CTT. This boy is a mathematician. Yeah, I met wayebulala lubaba. So sasifundisana sodwa, uyazi uteacher Sinike, he was a very helpful old man wayethiwa nguGovile, ubaba omnye umZambia. Wayesithanda nje, he just loved us. So why uyasitshela ukuthi no, my exams you should expect this. Undaba bese sithi i-mathematics ngakuyilokhu esitshengisa thina abanye kwathi ucithi. Be prepared now for the nasty side of ZAPU. I don't want to sound bad, but it was a nasty side ngoba kulomunye instructor wethiwa nguMaphepha, indoda le yayingalama front teeth. Wagcina sebiza abantu ngenhlamba esithi lapha kulabantu abazelwe ngabantu abalama something egolide, which was a really nasty statement, but yikuthi abantu kwase kubacaphula. Sithe sesiphendukile lezithupha zethu so bathathu sinjalo. That was 78. Sezwa sekuthiwa kulabantu asebehanjiswe emazweni. Antsho abantu information yayilika phela. Thina siloke sisenkambeni silindele further instructions.
Yeah.
Sekuthiwa sekuthethwa izithupha zethu zanikwa abanye abantu sebehambe ngamabizo ethu, kwakuthiwa abantwana bezicupha.
Oh.
Icupha was like leadership,
ZAPU
leadership. Yeah. Yibaba bebizwa kuthiwa izicupha. So that was a nasty thing that was happening. Ngayingenela egodini into yena le, igodi was like a jail eZambia ngoba wawusunga ungaphambanisa wenze something wrong ukuthi ufakwe egodini, that means you've been jailed. So mina whatever uMathuthu ezobuza something, we confronted him and I told him my peace of mind. Yabo ngasebenzisa lamabala kaMaphepha onalana ngoba uMaphepha he backed me up. He actually stood behind us and said, abafana laba bafundile phela abafana bethu laba. Lina thelithatha kungabantu kwenu lina abantwana abadlalwa ngamaloku zenale golide kwathini khanya sonke sesithinga. Kwase kukhanya kuthiwa mina yimi engiqayisa umsindo wakho nami the rabble rouser. besifuna kwathiwa we wanted to harm uMatutu. So ngasembotha ngajikelwe egodini ngaqeda 3 days under prison sentence yami. Ngathi sengiphuma ke ku sentence lana, but we had made our point. No, we had made our point. Seza sekuthiwa hayi sekuyiwa eLancaster. Sesingena uma 70, that was 79 manje towards yeah. Sekuthiwa kuyiwe eLancaster sekuyakhulunywa hayi lina selizafunakala ukuthi ukuthi abafana benkonto ababevela ekhaya abanye sekuthiwa bayakhutshwa ekhaya ngoba intelligence South Africa is indicating ukuthi kona they will not allow resettlement ekhaya unless they are assured that that territory is not used as a transit yamabutho kaMandela. So bathe sebekhutshwa abafana laba i-first batch eyafikayo FC bafika bengelazikhali ngoba babe ngabantu I think abakhitshwe ekhaya befihlwa however they were removed from home. So sahlala labo ke enkambeni leti from 1979 for about 3 months or so kwaze kwabuya izikhali zabo ke ukuthi bayasiwa ngaphi asikwazi. But sahlala khonapho ke FC ngoba ukhomando wayengukhomanda we-FC ubaba wayethiwa nguMbizo Simon Mandevu. Ubaba lo was injured ngesikhathi kubhonjwe FC, ngesikhathi kubhonjwa thina sasingekho FC, kodwa samfica ekhona engumuntu nje who's recovering from his injuries. Wawelwa ibhomba yamchaya imbambo yamlahla phansi. Wehluleka ukusukuma layo ayi-explodanga.
Yes.
Wayikhangela uthi yena wayesengixoxela ubaba lo Simon Mandevu, he became like a brother to me. Ngoba sacina sihamba sonke e-Ethiopia for our further training. Wayengixoxela istory zakhe ngasibhala ngile bhuku elithiwa Zebra, ngasibhala istory zakhe ebhukwini lelelo. And he's one of the people who helped me to compile that book. Uthi yena wacrawler away from that bomb, slowly wacrawler out say about maybe 50 yards, almost like a distance here, a halfway line ground ebora. Yasali explode ibomba leyo.
Hey, that was like
he survived. He lost his mind. Wayesengani mentally disturbed for a while. Engasacabangi kuhle kumbe wayehlale ephupha ibhomba yenaleyana, I don't know. But thina sathi simfica eFC ngesikhathi sifika eFC wayeserecoverile, but lokho nje umuntu ohamba ngani ugungubele kancane. Nguye wangicommand enkambeni nale. So yayifikela mostly inkamba nale yayifikela abantu abakutransit, abanye ababevele eAngola abangakithi nxa bedlula besiya ekhaya, o abafana beANC ababekhutshwa ekhaya ngesikhathi kuzama ukulungiswa iagreement ye-settlement yethu ka 1979. And abaningi babechinga ngoba babesithi kuthi ukuthi you guys, you are compromising our freedom, uyabona, for your own freedom. Lithi ukuthi thina we must postpone our own fight, uyabo, to accommodate you guys. How do we know ukuthi yena lo zangena embusweni wenu will accept us, will accept our freedom? Lakanye kwenzakala undoda buqili wathi ngene ethatha umbuso wahle wathi hayi mina laba bantu ngizaba supporta only politically kubo United Nations and what not.
Yeah.
I am not a frontline state, uyabo. So babekhala ngento zenezo. So kuthe sekusenziwa isettlement, unkomo wabuya ke I think it was around September, October 79. Wafika wasitshela wathi kona no, sekuvunyelwe into eziningi, abantu sekuvulwa ama-assembly points kulani. Lina lizahlala lapha for a while ngoba kuthese lo msebenzi unalo we-ANC. Abantu laba will be like a transit camp for them ukuthi babuyele, abanye babe siya eTanzania, abanye besiya Angola. So thina sahlala ke khonapha FC wabuya futhi uMathuthu wasithola ke se-FC esezositshela ukuthi sekutholakele ama-scholarship for you guys. But izithupha zenu asilazo kodwa silama copies, but since kungokwe-United Nations they've accepted those copies. Kwase kuthiwa liza kuye Ethiopia ke as pilots. So sasuka ke enkambeni sasuka ngo-1980 but yena wabuya ngo-1979 ezositshela leyo ndaba. Sahlala enkambeni naleyo kwazi kwaba the independence yeZimbabwe ngo-18th of April. Thina sasukuma eLusaka on the 16th of April 1980. Amanye amagorilla bebuya bevele ekhaya bezothatha abazokuthathayo eLusaka besitshela ukuthi sekulungiswe soziberi ngale uBob Marley usefaka ama-speaker ezingaka hey uzabe echaya independence holiday. Thina sisuka sisiye Addis Ababa Ethiopia 1980 salala eNairobi eKenya. Savuka si-travela on the 17th sathi sifike e-Addis Ababa besitshela ukuthi kona kule independence celebration that night kuma-offices e-OAU. Sabhinqika khona ke that night. Labanye ababe khona kwakulobaba uBaleni, nguye owayengu like the ZAPU representative ambassador weZAPU in Addis Ababa. Nguye owasihlangabeza e-airport ubaba uBaleni. Le Zimbabwe House esasilayo e-Addis Ababa was handed over. Saphinda saphila labo futhi abafana be-ANC ngoba babuya abanye sebezothatha over i-headquarters yethu e-Addis Ababa eZimbabwe House isisiba ngeyabo. I-area yakhona kwakuthiwa i-4 kilometer peg, but thina sasiyibiza ngendlela amatopi ababeyibiza ngayo ngolimi lwabo bathi Arat kilo. U-Arat means 4, kilo means kilometers from the airport. So i-ofisi yethu yayithiwa i-Arat kilo, yayise-Arat kilo. Yiko ukuhamba kwethu e-Addis Ababa ke sesiya kwenza as pilots, but kwaba le sad thing futhi ngoba 2 months into our training, that was 2 months into Zimbabwe's independence, kwabuya incwadi isi-declare ukuthi from a minister of transport sekuthiwa we are not Zimbabweans thina. So the UN was taken aback, basibizele ofisini but how you people cheated latshontsha ama-scholarships abanye abantu. Your government is saying you are not Zimbabweans. So we have to terminate this training. So they stopped our training. Sahlala almost 2 months singatrain. Siloke sizama ukuklarify who we are. Kwakulo baba wethiwa nguPeter Onu. He was a Nigerian guy. This man had a lot of knowledge about politics here in Zimbabwe and its liberation. Nguye wagcina explainer to the Department of Education e-United Nations ukuthi no, these people are Zimbabweans, but kule tribal politics in their country, so they are not considered ngoba eyabo iphathi eluzileyo.
Yeah.
So they took his word, but well, we will resume your training. However, the next training yama pilots is coming in 6 months' time. So kungcono lihambe kini sizalibiza isiqalisa training thina sathi never. Kwakulo baba wethiwa nguNgwenya owayesebenzela i-United Nations, nguye wasibizele e-ofisini yakhe wathi abantu bayabulawa ekhaya le lingahamba liyakufa alisoze libuye bayafaka abanye abantu in your positions. Linahlalani yalanini bangathi if they say anything tell them ukuthi you are declaring yourselves as refugees. Alisabuyele ekhaya. That is what won our case. Ngoba sathi sesibatshe ukuthi hayi nxa lisitsho njalo thina sesizideclare as refugees asihambe ekhaya. So basebesithi all right, in 2 months instead of 6 months, kwathiwa in 2 months time kule training yama engineers. If you guys want to train as engineers, we can accommodate you in that. But ngalifuna umelela ama-pilots, we don't know what we can do about it. Yabo. Ngoba i-budget yethu is only for 2 years. So that means it will be 2.5 years. Lokhu silindele ukuthi that will be outside our budget. Thina sasesivuma ke sonke ukuthi hayi siza train as engineers. That's how we moved from the flight school to the engineering school.
So lalike lapha phisa kodwa amandiza mchina i-training iphela.
Yes, sasile 2 months si-trainer here.
So then you started being you are now aircraft engineers.
Yeah, I'm now an aircraft engineer. Although mina ngathi ngibuya kuleli lizwe lekhaya kwakule club Harare nxa uphuma umgwaqo lwana weChinwe ni area lena yayi kwakule private club nje flight club. I joined them. I used to fly privately nje khona kwana ukuthi just kokwenjoya nje kuphela.
Yeah.
Lokufika kwami lapha ngafika ngabatshengisa ama-flight credentials zami ngathi I was flying as a private pilot, just as an ordinary. But maningi ama-private clubs lapha. So in New York, I used to fly kuma-private schools. Ngase ngibuya ngapha Florida, I flew for a short while, but I realized it's not taking me anywhere. I'm too old to get a commercial license. And ngapha United States, to get a commercial license, you have to be in the union. Union, you have to have somebody who knows you and recommends you. Kwase kwengezelelwa futhi i-terrorism act yabo leyo ukuthi sebephongokwesaba nje wonke umuntu ovela phandle kwelizwe.
Yeah.
Uphinde ukuthi uyabamba indiza zabo futhi wena uvela phandle kwelizwe bengakwazi ukuthi ungene ku-commercial lokuzeni aviation is tough as a pilot. So I ended up ngoba ngamvele lama-engineering certificates njalo ngatrainwa futhi i-Boeing when I was still at Zimbabwe. I had some training engayinikwa i-Boeing.
So
on the 737.
After finishing as an aircraft engineer in Ethiopia, you go back to Zimbabwe to work for SBA.
Yes, sabuyela ekhaya ngo-August 1982. Sathi sifike ekhaya bafika batakula msebenzi. But abanye esasibuye laba abangasibe bangakithi banikwa imisebenzi thina kwathiwa kula msebenzi. Mina ngahamba ekhaya but ngoba ngathola ekhaya vele sekudilikile kwakungalamuzi ekhaya. So umalumami ozalwa lo mama nguye wathi kimi uzahlala khonapha ePhumula, wayelendlu ePhumula ku-B. Njalo wayengutitsha ePhumula saziwa abantu abaningi ngathi utitsha uMguni ePhumula akula umuntu ongamaziyo. So wabhubha of course yena. Wase nguye kwayesentshela ukuthi uyihlo usanda ukubulawa ndoda ngoba ubaba wabulawa mina ngise-Ethiopia. Kuqalisa imisindo yena lana eGuground. Ngiyangizwa abantu abaningi bekhuluma nje abantu babebuthaniswa just before it became too open sibili ukuthi kuyini. Bafika kozimnyama khona phana babhonkola abantu. Ubaba wami was one of them. I-death certificate yakhe ngilayo ngiyithwele. Ngifuna anybody who tries to argue with me. Ibhaliwe ngoba ibhodi yakhe yahanjiswe eBrunapheg yiko lapho ezahlolwa khona ngamadokotela ababenika ama-postmortem, whatever they call it. Ibhaliwe ukuthi cause of death multiple broken bones, supposedly done by a blunt object.
Am I